Item 14 is resolution from other councils. Councillor Leonard.
Yeah, but Vara, may I request permission to discuss this item first, please? I know it says in the notes there, it's only for reading, but it can be discussed if the majority of members agree.
What is it?
It's item 14. It's agenda item 14.
Aye, which item? Resolution from other councils? Which resolution?
It's about the PSNI firearms licensing.
You can read it, can't I? Yeah, go ahead. There's no
Thank
reason
you.
why you can't.
Thank you. I was just wondering what the notes said there. So PSNI have recently introduced an online processing of firearms for renewal and new applications. I'm concerned that there will be difficulties for many individuals, be it can't use IT, difficulties using smartphones, etc., and people in rural areas not having any digital connection. I know Minister Keith Archibald announced yesterday 9,000 more homes to be connected, but I still think that there's going to be an issue. And I had proposed that we'd follow what Mid-Ulster Council have done there in 1, 2 and 3 for some page 144 there for people, page 145, that we write to the Chief Constable and the Minister of Justice expressing their concerns, and we need an alternative for applicants that can't work with this digital access, and urge PSNI to introduce an alternative, and also to write to the Quality Commissioner seeking their opinion on the current online portal arrangements only. Thank you.
Okay, Councillor seconder for that. Councillor Devine, could you just reiterate that proposal again that you rewrite?
Yeah, it's in there on page 145. We could just do the same as what Mid-Ulster Council have done. We write to the Chief Constable of the PSNI and the Minister of Justice expressing concern about the lack of an accessible alternative for applicants. And we urge the PSNI to introduce an alternative application process, a process other than digital for the reasons I've already outlined, and also to contact the Quality Commissioner to seek their opinion on the current online portal only arrangements.
Okay, members, there's a proposal has been proposed there by Councillor Leonard, seconded by Councillor Devine. Any other member wish to comment on the proposal? Councillor Gallagher abstain. Councillor Donnelly abstain. Councillor Hussey, you looking in? Okay, members, I'm taking that as with the abstentions of the two noted councillors that motion is passed. So anything under resolutions from councils? Anything else? No. Item 15 is any other relevant business, and the Chief Executive has one item.
We received correspondence last night, members from NILGA. Some members of NILGA might be aware of this, that there is an event planned in St James's Palace in London Tuesday, the 3rd of February, to recognise those working in local government. NILGA, all councils have been asked to participate in this event. This is geared towards frontline staff, to recognise frontline staff service in local government across the whole of the UK, including Northern Ireland. NILGA have asked, do councils wish to participate? If so, this council is allocated 2 places. They need nominations for those 2 places by the 6th of January. As I said, members, the correspondence only came in at 7:30 last night, and so this is the first opportunity to raise it. And I also need to seek the view of this chamber in respect of it, and whether to proceed to identify 2 members of frontline staff to attend this event in London on February the 3rd in St James's Palace on behalf of this council.
Okay, members. Alderman Hussey.
Mayor, very happy to propose that we would accept the invitation to forward to representatives and that officers will identify the frontline staff involved. It would be remiss of council not to afford that opportunity to our staff to receive recognition at this level. How the chief executive and senior officers are going to identify those staff, I think we should leave to the chief executive, but I would hope that those being considered would also, one of the considerations would be the length of service that they have given, whether it's to the combined councils or the previous councils' legacy going forward would be taken into consideration. Thank you, Mayor.
We'll need a seconder. Alderman Montgomery. Okay, members, there's nobody opposing it, so take that as unanimous. Do I need a proposer and seconder to come out of committee or are we out of committee? Okay. Members, that brings us to the end of our agenda. All that remains for me to say is that given it's the last full council meeting of 2025, I want to thank each and every one of you for your work throughout the whole year. Certainly since my first 6 months, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, so it has, but I want to really thank you for all your work and cooperation and to wish you and all your families and indeed the chief executive, council officers and the council staff who do such a great job at these committee meetings the very best for Christmas 2025 and wishing you all a very happy and healthy 2026. So thank you very much.